Shalom, this is GMS Holland Sidons coming back with the lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there that's spreading this word and succeeding in truth all over the four corners of the earth. Khan. There's gonna be a word of the day combined with the topic or the title. The Lord is inevitable. You know, this word came up in this movie called Avengers Endgame, which is a spiritual movie. You know, to call it Endgame in itself is spiritual, because we are approaching the end. And what you see in this movie is basically the end of the world, man. People is turned into ashes by a man called Thanos. You know, and he wipes out 50% of the population. You know, which the Lord is about to do that. Not necessarily 50%, but a lot of people is gonna die in the near future because of nuclear missiles, pestilence, war. World War III is rising up. You know, famine. I don't know if I already said that, but famine. You know, a lot of plagues is coming upon this earth. Because why? The Lord said so. That's the main reason. Because the Lord said so. That's why it's happening. You know. Bear with me for a moment. So, what does that mean? That means that regardless, Lord inevitable. That makes the Lord inevitable. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, it's inevitable. You know, like what Thanos was saying. Eventually, Thanos was not inevitable. Because of why? Iron Man. Now, that's not going to be the case with the Most High, man. That's not going to be the case with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Ain't no Iron Man gonna stop the truth from coming to pass, man. The prophecies from coming to pass. Ain't no Iron Man gonna do that. Gonna be able to do that. Because you know what Esau be plotting, man. Esau is busy. Esau is busy making exoskeletons for soldiers, making superhuman soldiers. Or like President Obama said back in those days, we are building Iron Man, and he was blood serious, man. Blood serious is basically Dutch, but in English actually they say dead serious. He was dead serious. In Dutch they say blood serious. Anyway, so I'm gonna go in the word inevitable and pull some scriptures, then I'm gonna close it. So this is the word inevitable. It says unavoidable, from Latin inevitabilis, unavoidable. It says si inevitabilis, meaning evitabilis is avoidable, but in makes it unavoidable. You know, coming from the word evitare, which means to avoid. And the in comes from ex, you know, which is shun, go out of the way. Plus vitare is you know, the avoidable is not gonna go out of the way, man. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let me start up with this scripture, man. That's beautiful. The avoidable is not gonna. It's something that is gonna come to pass. It's not gonna be able to go out of the way, man. That's beautiful. You know, and just woke up. About to go to the plantation. Seen a chariot outside before work. You know, walking my dog this morning, saw a chariot pop up. You know, these are the times, Akyam. We gotta realize that these are the times. Stay strong. You know, that Satan is fucking messing you up constantly. You know, but hey, gotta lean on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Constantly lean on Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You fuck up, you go back. You fast, you pray. You fuck up, you go back, you fast, you pray. You know, because these demons are getting strong out there. You know, you might have had things that you dealt with easily, but now all of a sudden you're more angry. You're less patient. You know, these things are happening, man, because Satan is plaguing with your mind. So this is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written. You see, so shall the unbelief of people make the word of the Most High without effect? No. This truth and the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is inevitable. You can't avoid it, man. It's not gonna be without effect, unavoidable, not able to move or shun. So it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see, so the man of the Lord is speaking the word of Yahweh by ways and byways, you know, and it has to come to pass, man. The prophets have spoken the things in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the visions, and these things have to come to pass. You know, Esau being the end of the world and Jacob the beginning of it that followed. You know, this world being consumed by the fire of his jealousy, the nuclear missiles that are blown by the smith in the coals. The weapons of mass destruction have to be drawn forth. And yesterday, there was an article being published about Russia. You know, Yara Tisa still go into it. Russia and Iran fighting. How you say that? Teaming up to fight against America, man. Headlining, man. That's a major prophecy coming to pass. Ezekiel 38, verse 4 or 5. You see that Gog and Magog is gonna team up with Persia, which Iran is the how you say that? Iran is the are the modern day Persians, man. So verse 4, the Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So that's all of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. You know, the Most High is not gonna stop. He's not able to be moved out of the way. His words are not able to be cancelled, and the Most High will never cancel it himself neither. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9. Let me start at 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things for the days that were before thee, from the beginning, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end is already manifested, man. Let's look up the word manifested. The end is already manifested. The end is already manifest. The word manifest. Clearly revealed to the eye of understanding, or the understanding. And it has been clearly revealed, man. By who? By the visions, the prophets, the things that they have seen. It has already been seen. The destruction has already been seen. Hey, and that's mad spiritual, because guess what? Iron Man also got visions in the previous Avengers, and he also said like he already seen the destruction, man. That's what it starts with in the beginning of Endgame. He's talking about, listen, man, I already seen what's going on, man. I already saw that this was gonna happen. I already had a vision. Everyone dead. I already seen that, man. Y'all didn't want to listen. You see? So the prophets already had the visions, man. Nuclear missiles, 200 million missiles coming down, running through the sky like horses, mighty men with breastplates of fire, mouths of lions, tails of serpents. Prophets that are breaking it down in the highways and byways. These things already been prophesied and it's coming to pass. So it's already manifested. Because why? As if the Lord, man, let me grab it. Because why? Numbers. Numbers 23 and 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had the Most High said it, Slakia. Had he said, and shall it not be? Slakia. Let me read it good, man. The Most High, Numbers 23 and 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had he said, and shall he not do it? Or had he spoken, and shall he not make it good? You see, so whenever the Most High speaks of a certain thing, it's gonna come to pass, man. He's inevitable. This thing that he spoke through the mouths of the prophets has to come to pass. It is written. It's been authorized by the Lord Yahweh Shai himself, man. Now, if we go to the blue letter of that, Numbers 23 and 19. That's actually what I wanted to do. Numbers 23 and 19. If we look at that word repent, the Hebrew word there is nacham. And it says to be sorry, to console itself, to repent, to regret. You see, the Most High is not gonna regret what he said and pull it back. To be sorry, be moved, to pity, have compassion, to be sorry, suffer grief, repent. The Most High doesn't have these things neither. But let me see. Here it says to ease, repenting itself, easing. There was another word which broke it down perfectly. Yeah, basically regret, man. And it basically goes into pulling back, man. I believe if we, basically goes in pulling back what he said, man. You know, he's not gonna regret what he say and then, you know, stop it. No, he's gonna let it come to pass, man. He's gonna let it come to pass. Because he never regrets, man. Had he said, and shall he not let it come to pass? If the Most High said it, in no wise he's gonna regret what he said, man. So that's inevitable, man. If the prophets have read it and broken it down unto you, what the scriptures mean and what's gonna happen is gonna happen 100%, man. The Most High is not gonna stop or pull back or regret what He said. It will come to pass. You see? So that makes the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua inevitable. You see? So with that, I'm going to say, Kal Elohim Yahweh Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel.